Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Tengen. Tengen really didn't know what to expect when he came home to the house door open. He knew you and his wives were gone outside. So why the hell was it open? And why was there blood? His heart started beating faster, and he was rushing to find you, find anyone. But it was only you there, injured and bleeding out on the carpet. No, Wyatt, come with me. Don't you die on me, he yelled out, carrying you and holding you against him, as he tried to go as fast as he can to the insect Hashira to make sure that you had no other ailments that you couldn't see, and also because of her fast healing technique. He had no idea what else to do, but he was praying in his mind that you'll be okay, that you will live, because for everything that you've done, for all the happiness that you brought him and the rest of the world, you couldn't die now. You deserve better than this. Obanai. Obanai would be frozen in shock for a moment, before gaining his bearings again and carrying you into his arms. It's a while before he realizes that the warmth on his cheek is because he was crying. But he says nothing about it, tries to act like he's completely fine, until he gives you to Shinobu, telling her to help you, to heal you in any way that she can. And that's when he lets himself collapse, crying into his hands. He never actually cried, and if you were awake now, would probably tease him over it. But you weren't, and that's what hurt him the most. The fact that he didn't know if you would open your eyes again, if he would ever see your smile, or hear your voice once more. Please, Wyatt. Please. Don't give up on me now. Please, just live. You deserve to. More than me. More than anyone. So don't do this. He tells you, as he sits next to you on the bed, watching as you sleep peacefully in an eerie way, hoping that this sleep won't be your last. Rengoku. Both him and Senju were panicking because they both found you at the same time. Well, Senju found you earlier, but he had tried to carry you, and he was crying. And Rengoku found him on the way. He had no time to ask what happened. There was too much going on, too much at stake, and before he knew it, he was carrying you and running off as fast as he can. Wyatt, keep your eyes open for me, please. And you can barely do so, looking at him with hazy eyes, blood on your cheek and your chest. Rengoku, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, you say tiredly, and everything about this interaction tells him the opposite. But he does his best to be helpful in front of you, trying all he can to keep those tears all up inside him until he gets you somewhere safe where you can be treated and get back up. He won't let you die. He refuses that. Muichiro would internally shut down. He tries to be so calm on the outside all the time that it's become part of him now. Being in this position, losing people around him, it's something he made peace with, but definitely not when it was you at stake. He carries you all the way to Shinobu's place, and she knows what has to be done, doing all she could just to make sure you'll wake up. And as soon as he sets you down, all the tears come down on him, and he finds himself collapsing there near your bed, crying and begging you that you wake up, that you don't leave him. You're all he has, and he can't lose you now. Please, don't let go of him now. He won't be able to handle it. Giyuu? Giyuu is usually very calm with any procedure and anything he's doing. But seeing you like this, it strikes a chord in him. It hurts him, like nothing else ever has in a long time. You hear him take a sharp breath as he holds you. Mayan, are you with me? He asks you, and you nod, wrapping your arms around him tightly as you cry. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not Giyuu. Don't waste your breath. Don't say anything like that ever again. You're gonna make it. You're gonna live. Don't say that. He tells you. He almost yells it out. And slowly, you find yourself melting into his arms. His reassurances, and whatever else he says, along with his voice melting into the background, as darkness overtakes you into another realm. Sanemi? Sanemi does all he can not to shake you awake. Not because he's stupid. He knows not to. But you look dead to him. You look pretty dead. And you can't help but be terrified of it. But he carries you gently, holding you against his chest. And somewhere he feels like there are tears, threatening to slip out from his eyes. But he doesn't let them. Not now. You'll be okay, Mayan. I got you. I got you now. Nothing's going to hurt you. Sanemi, please. If I die, don't say that. Don't be an idiot now. You'll live. Got it? You will live because I said so. Because I'm saving you now. Don't speak another word on yourself like that. You'll be okay. You just have to fight it. You'll fight for me. Won't you? He picks you in a desperate voice, and you do all you can just to be able to nod.